Ladies and gentle people of all genders, welcome back to Colonel Sanders' death wish. Okay, so hopefully this is the last. I mean, it's the last day of school, so hopefully it's the last day of this game. Okay, you wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. I mean, apparently, I'm hoping we actually slept together and not just cuddle action, because, do I get pregnant and have a baby? That's disgusting. Today's the day. Well, I mean, this game has pretty much been gender neutral the entire time, so I can't imagine them being like, surprise, you're pregnant, when it could be a guy playing. So, you think about the new secret ingredient you just learned. When'd you learn it? Maybe after the dream scene, or before. Well, I'm hoping not after the dream scene, before the dream scene. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even illegal. But if the recipe is secret, how will they know? Guys, Colonel Sanders uses cocaine in his chicken. It's confirmed. That's why it's so That's why it's finger licking good. Oh my god, we just solved it. Send in the cops. Okay. You have to interrupt when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. Damn, we're in the same room. Oh, we were. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Oh my gosh. That's not fucking breakfast. That's chicken. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Will you be my sous chef? Would you say we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. So confidence, take him down a peg. Flatter him. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him. Oh, little hearts came from his butt again. I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? This is all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend there is there waiting. I know you slept with him. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. So did I, sister. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, and I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school today. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clink, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? Is it the typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell the whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. Ooh, really? They're gonna let me do it after making me feel the end? You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Wowzer. I don't care about emotional. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. That was the only option. Okay. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. She think though, in a good way. He ain't big in a good way though. Okay, you can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Oh, that's me. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in school. This is the horse Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. Clench your fist, but injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I never give up. Ever. Unless the game, tells me you lose. And then I try again, but that's not giving up. Colonel Sanders arrived just as it appears things are getting close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he sits that something is going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? You say I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe the winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. Shut up! Whose side are you on? What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolates? Blech. No, we've got savory sauce and we got sweet sauce, but really none of them are sweet, so we're just gonna whatever. It was clear. Like you're passionate about how your food is received. It's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, but I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oh, that was him roasting me. I need to start reading who's talking before I just speak. Maybe you could tell me more your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside. Really? After we fucked in the evening time, and I had to deny it to my best friend, and the game denied it, but I totally know we really did. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. And attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book! It looks like bad news! It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of Grimmy or whatever. I don't believe in that kind of magic stuff. Whatever. Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? Soccer mom? I can't think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it would erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I could scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Please erase him. That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times just don't do that. You've got a memory erasing spell right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it. No, I'm not about that. I want more sex with Sanders. Oh, that's disgusting. I hate myself. You take your friend's advice to put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. You ought to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Must be hungry, reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. That's gonna be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. I'm gonna give him some old homework. You reach your backpack and grab some homework from last semester you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken fried. I apologize for that outburst. I know it seems cliche, but how much its world satisfies like ungraded work. My, were you studying something with cinnamon? I believe I've been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before I can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming out of the back of the... Whoa. Wait, why is this an option? Why can't it just happen? I told you to save it for after class. Oh, poor robot. He tried to whip it out. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clark's language and mechanical noises. But no, I had to show off your cool friends Jeff and Joanne. JJ, J and J forever. Whatever. Watch us from a triangle in mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Buzz, buzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date. Beep. Why do they only make sounds? Then take Jeff and Joan with you. If you can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. What a mood. I understand that. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels. And a loud ding stops him in his tracks. He broke. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that. Clank. Oh, never mind. He didn't. He finished something. Clank rips out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's entirely clear where it's not entirely clear where it came from. I'm so confused. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, I mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam, TM. I'm still working on that title, but I think you get test time approaches. See you all in the arena, but before you can think about your competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Oh, I get it, she makes tiny food. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if it's a source of frustration to a silly boy. I know you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. She hesitates to embrace the feelings all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a wrench big enough for both of us and whoever else you want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or the whole year, so what? You're a special person who wouldn't settle for the first person to show you a little interest anyhow. Marion gives you a big hug or wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. I bet Professor Dog is gonna love it up. Love it? Okay. Well, you picked up Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but it's okay. She had a better idea on how to spend time for her exam. You decided to head over to the arena early to practice a dish. This is at the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart. Okay, I mean, the supposed man? No, I'm not gonna go there. As planned, you start to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Matt's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish comes a second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie out of the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session... Who left the fucking window open? Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Close the damn window. Matt, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big at visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pies begin to bake, the smell slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were in here cooking something delicious. Oh. Usually you happily share your food with anyone who's hungry. The last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. Besides, it's time to put cooking above your romantic desires. The decision is hard to stick when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it. It's like, no, I'm gonna fess up about my practice dish. I ain't gonna let this thing burn. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. 400. Okay. That's a odd specific distance, but you expect nothing less from an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter. Get it out of the fucking oven, it's gonna burn. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I could just smell it. It was made with a heaping helping of TLC. It'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Gasp! I wasn't ready for that. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted of. I always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. Oh my god. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lace down the ground floor. There are no rules except to cook with everything you've got. step up for a cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are the dishes you'll need to pull over the edge to whatever. Brandon and Ashley are... Oh look, you just got a knife again. I'm stupid. Or prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual overtime. Gonna use magic. Call it right out. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harvesting his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original art. Fried chicken original recipe. Copyright. Into the room. Starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out ready. Really cool specific cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. There are too many words. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Like wash. Fiercely inject the grease in itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend, best baster blaster. And then flexes pectorals and he chops an open sea urchin. Did not kill someone. That's a rockin' void. What? I don't understand. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance surprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Oh, poor Clank. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. She's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide. You've got a spellbook of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic? Magic even it's almost certainly evil magic? No, do the hard way, because last time I did the easy way, I got my hand broken and me fucking roasted and my eyebrows burned off. Who needs magic when you've got passion, baby? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees you've chosen to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink from across— That was a blink, sir. That wasn't a wink from across the room. I believe in you. Miriam notices too. I've always believed in you since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to nose. Miriam's at your station. Girl, do your homework. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here chewing, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I've already done, so I thought I'd help you out. That's cheap. Don't cheat on the final exam. That's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The water noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. I thought his name was Bork. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko has the day off. But you conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. Better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster, notices you've got a little grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, right? Yeah. Oh, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, you know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel Spork Monster whining up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, and it seems like it's very probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should just watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School and I'd fall asleep during Scare Tactics and Monster University. Anybody? Tess a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered a huge setback, you don't know what to do. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. Give up and drop out of culinary school. I'm gonna, summon power from myself. I'm a goddess. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds preparing their entire lives for Ghost. Yes, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You're interrupting my inspiring monologue! Fucking idiot. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds prepare this for the whole entire last of this moment. I will show the world my cookery. Begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful. You are powering up. Your chicken pot pie is overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry. You may have suffered some setbacks, not all lost, and crashed with your authority. Colonel Sanders to find you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been sinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right behind you. I'm here to help. Ooh, please do, baby. You managed to make mac and cheese and kind of told us you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to me? What about the rules? Well, I knew rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white strawberry meat to reveal his most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time is up, students! The time expired. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Maria, would you mind? Inside of the closet you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge. I can see how his... seeing as he didn't cook anything. Oh, I gave him my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSLA history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks. Clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear signature beep whir or other automatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. It's fucking Van. There only there's 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. Something for me. After days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat! Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. It is in the teeny tiny Naruto Maki. I spy a float in its itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby leaves I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully snips around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink-tongued tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime, and anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I will enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish of them as much love poured into yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. It's going to kill someone. Oh my god. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Last time your super killed a dude. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. I bet much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bitch much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, whatever. But he can't get his nose close enough on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrrr. Apparently Sprinkles goes at him tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He reels back and his tongue is poking rotted. Youch, my tongue! Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could be difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This isn't the last you've heard of me. I really hope it is. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles generously laps up a bowl of milk. Graciously. I know, yeah, I'm a dog, I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tone. Next student, Ashley, time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight with light rose water syrup topped with French meringue connected by sugar glass. That looks way too complicated, honey. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something? I told you, it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yes, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we would have an eating exam. If I want to be judged on eating, I go to College for Eating School of the Hungry. Blech. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insist, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. The food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rich shakes over Ashley as she finally cannot keep up her two-faced routine. You wouldn't know high- Whoa, she just pulled out a knife. You know what, no high-end cuisine if it cooked you. With that, Ashley storms off to rededicate her life to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. Good for her. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. I really hope it is. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines. Oh, it is that fucking bowl thing. Well, it's not really. The fucking bowl thing is my favorite. Whatever. He stands it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blown me away in my 49 dog years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the- That's unfair. Is he communist? You pass, and you pass. You all pass. No, he's Oprah. Okay. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality to another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. New menu item is so impressive that even Van Pin and Ashley are thrown back by its magnificent fragrance. They gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl. They admit to you that you are indeed an excellent chef. I thought that was the last one seen of you. Sprinkles declare that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There was supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could it be better than this one? Now that school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massively high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog in the house! I knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van Van and whoa, they changed clothes. Okay, both of them look way better in those outfits. Okay, Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. Shh, like I believe that. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghost allowed at graduation is clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me. You didn't fucking die. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together, it's the Spark Monster. It has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more. From here on, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he has said, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Spark. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off and commits suicide and actually becomes a ghost. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found a love in cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Good for her. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would command such an entrance? The fucking Colonel. Oh, never mind. It's Bob. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Bob. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it would be the least we could do for the school's dean. Of course. Oh, now I get it. And we got a new wing in the school, none to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Everybody did, apparently. Now I've graduated, I must reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? It's not surprising at this point. What? I actually feel like I knew this whole time. I have learned the ways of your kind. I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? Bitch, don't go. I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I just began to learn who I really am, and this is time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity, and it's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. Excuse me? I understand. Kind of humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, the fucking window! Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Haven't you people ever heard of us in the goddamn wind? Whoa, he's hella casual. What the fuck? Why is he still got a pen in his pocket? Okay, howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class offers, not just enough to give them a bucket of chicken. If he fucking pulls out my coleslaw, I'm gonna sue him. That is my coleslaw, you bitch! I did not get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. What? The end? Question mark? I hope so? But this dude like fucking stole my coleslaw. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. What are you doing sitting alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. Dirty dancing. I wonder. Why do you tell me? What are the qualities you might expect to find in such a lucky person? For them to come pull me out and say, nobody puts baby in our corner, and then sweep me off my feet. Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tiny goatee, a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Look at that sweat. That's what I'm doing right now, but secondhand embarrassment. It is truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'd be so glad to spend it together with you. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Cause there's some kink going on here. Kinky. Colonel Sanders stopped dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. Rude. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running a restaurant is the best path? Excuse me? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in pastry school. Oh my dear, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. Along the way, you'll have me by your side. Okay. The end. Wait, so are we staying together? Just, I'm not allowed to cook? What the fuck? That was a trip. I don't like that. No, that was not a vibe. I'm so glad this is over. Oh, I really hope they don't make this something that everyone release some great food products. Not great. Some big food products. I don't want to play it. Hell. I was expecting it to be like, you know, like they do like the layers of like mashed potato and then biscuit and then mac and cheese or whatever, and it looks so disgusting. That's what I kind of thought it was gonna be. Anyway, that is the final conclusion of our game. We graduated culinary school in 3 days, and they didn't even mention how much tuition was, so I don't know. That was a party. Alright, well, thanks for joining. If you have any other stupid games you want to watch me play, please tell me, because, I mean, as long as they're free, because, you know, broke college kid. Anyway, thanks for, you know, watching my physical torment, and I hope you hated this as much as I did. Mwah.